Hello, my beautiful earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I'm back. Okay, we're back in this energy. And when I was meditating before I started shuffling the tarot cards, I was getting all kinds of messages for you. So I'm just gonna jump right in. But first of all, the t-shirt that I'm wearing under this sweater is one that I don't usually wear, and I'm gonna do this because this is how I am. But it says wee wee. And usually this sits in the back of my closet. I never wear it. It's like a summer t-shirt. It's got really short cap sleeves. We're in the middle of winter when I'm doing this reading. And for some reason, I just reached into my closet and that's the t-shirt that came out today. And I looked at it, and normally I would have just put it right back, but I thought, okay, I'm about to do this reading for these earth signs, and it just made sense. I said, okay, there's a message here for somebody. Somebody's been asking yes or no questions, and they've been looking for answers. I also get the distinct feeling that someone's actually been praying really hard over these questions. And so I'm getting the answer. It's not just yes, it's double yes. So whatever you're really praying and you're begging, like, I just need to know yes or no. I feel like it's something about moving, not necessarily moving house, but moving forward or moving on. And you've been waiting for the sign, and I just feel like you're getting the sign right now. It's double yes. Also, when I was just getting my cards ready on my table, I had my spirit animal cards out. And for some reason, I hadn't even prayed over the cards. I hadn't even set the table properly. And I just split the deck intuitively for no reason that I felt, but I split the deck, and then Koala Spirit, number 35, Spirit Has a Plan. This one came out. And I feel, first of all, it's an 8 energy, so that's a lot of strength. But I just feel like the look on this koala's face, I feel like it's this grandmother energy coming through, where she's almost sitting in a rocking chair with her arms crossed in front of her, and her face is kind of smug and like, So that, I feel like, resonates with somebody here. There's like this grandmother energy coming through who's not letting you get away with lying to yourself or making up stories that aren't true. I'm thinking of those Brene Brown quotes about shame, where it's the story I'm telling myself is, and it really isn't reality. It's just the story that your ego's telling you. So I feel like this matronly grandmother energy is kind of sitting in the corner watching you, watching your ego run in your head, and she's just waiting like, whenever you're ready, whenever you're done, we can proceed with what you need to really be doing. So there was also a couple of other messages coming through song lyrics as I was getting ready, and one of them is a Dave Matthews Band song. I'm not sure which one it was, but it was, the lyrics are "Stay Beautiful Baby," and then also the song "Bye Bye Baby, Bye Bye." So I feel like there's possibly a mediumship communication coming through, where somebody here recently lost a loved one or has been asking for a sign from a loved one who called you baby, and this person saying, they're somehow saying goodbye, their energy is saying goodbye to you, like they can't proceed on this part of your path with you. They're always there, but they need to separate from you for now in order for you to actually move forward with the work that you need to do. I'm hearing the work, but it's not just an employment or a job. It's the work, the healing, the work, the introspection, the trust that you can place in yourself. There's some type of shadow work, we call it, where it's really unearthing old trauma and things that have hurt you in the past, and really getting truthful with yourself about that trauma that you work to stuff down. And I just feel that this energy has been your guardian for a long time, and they're still there in the background, but they're acknowledging that there's a part of your journey now that you need to go on, where you can't keep relying on them. You have to release your grief, or just place it to the side in order for your work on yourself to actually come to fruition. Anyway, so that's all the pre-work. Then I pulled 3 tarot cards from the Starman Tarot as the theme for the reading. And it's just, I did a reading for earth signs recently that was very heavy energy. And so if you're watching these videos chronologically, even though they're supposed to be timeless, if you're watching them chronologically, it may feel like we're picking up right where we left off last time. The 3 cards that came out of the Starman Tarot are 4 of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the World. And when they were coming out, usually I wait for jumpers or flippers as I'm shuffling, but these were falling on the floor. And so each time I had to stop shuffling and bend down and pick them up off the floor. And by the 3rd time it happened, I just felt like, okay, why are you making this harder than it is? It's not so hard for me to bend down and pick things up off the floor, but it's the perception. It was that stopping me and being in that energy of almost like somebody making something harder for me than it had to be, just for the sake of doing it. So if you're going through that right now, just hold on to your hats, because I feel like these tarot cards are really acknowledging that energy right now. There's also something that's going on outside my window. This is the 2nd time I've heard it sounds like a wing is hitting the window pane, the glass, and there's nothing there. So, oh my gosh. And I just realized that my foot underneath me was stepping on another tarot card. So I'm going to get that just for a second. Hold on. There's a lot happening for you right now. Oh my gosh. 3 of Cups. Okay. So now you've got 4 cards. 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the World. This 3 of Cups I did not expect. So I feel like this one goes at the end with the World, actually. So the 4 of Cups. Baby, I am so sorry for you. Please accept the energy that I'm sending to you, where I want you to know that this is not your fault, what you're going through. You are being really strong. You've planted the roots for a good life. And it just feels like, for whatever reason, somebody's come along and it feels like they're just ruining everything beautiful. It's like the conquest of Rome, or when the Romans tried to beat the Egyptians and they were just burning libraries and destroying statues. I think of the Venus de Milo without any arms, where artworks have been ruined in the name of conquering somebody. I feel like you've built something really beautiful, and it feels like and you really had the roots. The root system had grown. You had given it the time, you'd given it the attention, you'd given it the creativity. You were there, and somebody came along and they burned it down, or they ruined it, and you have just been feeling in despair, like, WTF? I did the right thing. Why is this being taken from me? And then we have the Queen of Swords coming in. And the energy, when I tuned into this card, the energy I got from her was Michael Jackson's song, Bad. And social commentary aside on Michael Jackson, that song came through, and I just felt like she's coming in saying, like, oh no. Like, no, you do not come into my house and destroy everything beautiful that I've built. This stops now. And I do feel like that energy is either coming for you, that moment is coming for you, by working through a lot of your shadow work and old trauma and clearing away blockages that would stop you from doing that, or you're already in it. And in which case, congratulations, because that takes all the effort in the world to clear away all this old programming to be polite and just say, yes, please, may I have another? And instead you're saying, stop now. This is my place. These are my things. I've built this. Who are you to come in here? Woo. And when you can do that, what's waiting for you on the other side is the world. And apparently the Three of Cups. But it's just this strength. And your roots are going to withstand this. You're still going to have the beauty and the power and the knowledge and the creativity and all the things. And those are going to start, the roots are going to start coming together again. And you're going to be able to create. You're the creatrix, the creator. You're the creator of your own reality. But this is one of these hero's journey moments where you reach the point of despair. You then have to fight back, and then you can rebuild. And I feel like a lot of this is going on right now. We have this virus going around, and a lot of people are losing everything they've built. And it's going to take people saying, like, it stops here. We have to bind together. We have to build our community. We have to rely on our roots as people who care for one another in order to rebuild this. And I do feel like you have this energy. However this applies to you, if it resonates, I'm so glad, because I want you to know that you still have this power. And then the Three of Cups, you're going to come together with your community. You're going to be joyful. You're going to be building something together, and you're going to be able to share it with others, which is what this is all about, right? Is love and sharing. And I just got distracted by another wing at the window. Whoa. So we had your koala spirit. I'm going to pull some cards from Wisdom of the Oracle for you. What do these earth signs need to release during the shadow period, please? What do these earth signs need to release during the shadow period, please? Beautiful! Okay. I asked what you needed to release during this shadow period. Number 39, new life. And I love this imagery. Okay, wait, I'm going to pull one more. Okay, can you clarify this for me? Okay, what was it? This one? Yes. Oh, number 8, community. Hello. I love when things sync up like that. Or I was just talking about communities coming together and all of us sharing love. And you have this Three of Cups, and then you have this community. And that's really beautiful, because I feel like it's reiterating that message for you, that it's really going to take believing in the power and the strength of people coming together to help rebuild whatever this is. It's not asking for a handout, it's not asking for a favor, but it is remaining present with whatever your community is. And this new life, I love how she's stretching, like she's been asleep for a long time. And now she's stretching, waking up from the big sleep, and she's walking into a new life. It's rebuilding. It's waking up and realizing that you still have the power to create, and you still have the power of the roots. You still have the roots inside of you. And it's going to take relying, oh, this community card is beautiful. It's the parent and the child. It's what looks like a haystack tent. And it does feel like you're going to be rising from disaster, and you're going to have to rely on people around you to help get you through this. And it might mean staying at somebody's house. It might mean taking somebody's hospitality. It might mean taking what you used to define as charity, but really is just love being given to you. And I think with all these heavy energies lately for you, that is the antidote, is love. Loving yourself, loving the process, being thankful for all of these pieces of wisdom that you're learning. You're also learning who to trust and who not to trust. And you've got Grandma Koala sitting in the corner, shaking her head like, all right, you want to trust him? Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for being here for this reading today. I wish you nothing but hope and love. And if you have no other community, I'm your community. I'm here for you. So please reach out in the comments, or if you need to, you can contact me over email, and I'm happy to be your community. And thank you so much for being here, and I love you with all my heart. I'll see you next time. Bye now.